closing pretty good today, above 1%. Take us through the fundamentals.
Thank you very much. The market again be the last day of this week, the last trading day, and the market was able to sustain the upward trajectory, and it closed at 1.3, which is very massive, and it is not far-fetched. We can see the ICAP, they traded heavily. The likelihood of the Zenith Bank, today is the last day for the marking down of Zenith Bank because it's paying 8.75 dividend, which is very juicy. And also we can see Custodian also was able to gain. We can see WAPO also trade heavily. MTN didn't get in. It seemed maybe it just let me confirm the MTN. MTN just gained marginally, but also it traded heavily. So today we did about we did about 44 billion, which is very also massive and it's also good for the market. So looking at the market, we can see that the price is really going up, but we don't need to be afraid because we know that the banking sector just finished their recapitalization. So the fundamental has changed, and the stock we are carrying, they are really undervalued. So the market is trying to reprice them so that they can sustain the recapitalization that they just finished. Thank you.
What about the insurance company? Let's touch on them this Friday. How are they performing at the exchange?
Looking at the insurance company, if you look at the custodian gain, today, and if you look at custodian is one of the good insurance company, because for the full year it did about 11 naira EPS, and for a stock that is trading below 100 naira, doing 11 naira EPS is very massive, and that stock can go to around 150. And but if you look at the other one also, you can see that many of them are coming out with their rights now just to be able to fulfill their own recapitalization. And we have many rights issues for the insurance company that are in the market now, and the price also is very cheap, which investor can buy into. And I know that after the recapitalization, if they are able to succeed, I believe that they are going to what that sector is a kind of embryo, which I believe at the long run is going to really mature, and investor, they are going to really be rewarded positively.
Equities trader at Rostrum Securities Limited. Thank you so much, Mr. Dele Sanusi. Do have a great weekend.
Thank you, Tolope.
Well, the International Monetary Fund says it will dispatch a team to Mozambique in June to advance discussions on a new loan program. The move comes as the Southern African nation grapples with rising debt levels, a contracting economy, and limited fiscal space to fund critical public service. An IMF spokesperson notes that the recent engagements during the spring meetings were constructive, with both sides assessing the economic fallout from the Middle East conflict and identifying potential areas of support. Data from JP Morgan indicates that Mozambique is facing severe financial stress, with its sovereign bond spread over the United States Treasuries widening to about 1,185 basis points, signaling elevated investor risk. The country's economy is estimated to have contracted by 0.5% in 2025, while public debt stood at roughly 91% of GDP as of February. Mozambique's previous IMF program ended in April, with a new agreement expected to hinge on the implementation of significant structural reforms. All right, indeed, that's our Business Nigeria for you today and for the week. Thank you so much for being a part of it. Well, I'll see you on Monday, where the business, talking business continues as always. Stay safe, get busy, enjoy your weekend, and get the cash.